Welcome to TacoTooTurnt, where I play every game I own.
Looking to join us for future Charlotte Hornets games? Head up to the concourse, find our ticket booth behind each basket. Representatives are standing by. All right, fans, here's what you need to know about our next giveaway.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Tonight, we'll see the Utah Jazz as they play against the Charlotte Hornets here at Spectrum Center. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. The starters for Utah. MP is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then there's George. And it's Sensabaugh in at the shooting guard position. And for the Hornets, Ball is joined in the backcourt by Knipple. Miller at the 3 with Bridges at the 4. Still so early in the season, Clark. I'd have to think any stats or averages get taken with a grain of salt.
Yeah, you haven't had enough runway yet. I mean, you have to take it all with a grain of salt. And especially if it goes against the strengths of your players. You have to see if, in fact, the change you're seeing is sustainable.
And coming into the season, MP was very open about his motivation. He wants to prove he's the best rookie in the class.
Yeah, MP sees the rookie reports, and he really studies them. And so far this season, he hasn't been on the top of those lists. That's becoming an extra bit of fire to motivate MP to get the better of his peer group.
Something that MP has that not many other rookies can claim: championship experience. MP was a key member for his team that won a title in the European League.
Yeah, and there's no substitute for experience like that. MP might be a rookie, but to have played in a European championship game is something that goes a long way as far as composure on the court.
And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
We have a bit of a lineup change tonight. MP is stepping into the starting 5 in a move that many fans have been hoping for. Coach told me, quote, MP's earned it. He put in the time and he's done things the right way. He's looked like a starter for a while now. It's quite the journey for the rising star from Vermont.
You know, it seems his moment has arrived. Thanks.
And Markkanen is low down inside close to the bucket. When he's got nice positioning, he's really comfortable inside.
Well, Clark, what's something that sets Miles Bridges apart from his fellow NBA players?
How about we start with toughness? I mean, he's a physical presence out there. He loves a challenge, highly competitive. I like his physicality on the wing. I mean, he invites contact, and he's not shying away from anybody.
You know, the other day I was checking out the magazine stand at the bookstore, and I saw MP right on the cover. How about that?
Oh, I saw it too at the supermarket. And you know what? Congrats to MP. Making a magazine cover is no doubt a I made it moment. And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
Pass to Kessler. Sweet little floater.
5 straight buckets to start the game. Off to a hot start.
Hornets trail by 5. Ball passes to Miller. Right wing. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. Knocks it down from distance. Miller's got 5 points.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
Rodriguez. Utah moving the ball around. There's 1:47 left to play in the first quarter. George outside. Pass to Sensabaugh. The 3 ball. And George with the basket on the assist by MP. MP's got his 3rd assist of the night. And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And this is the first season matchup for him against this Utah team.
They split the 2 games they played last year. Both teams really struggled to find wins throughout the season.
Well, you know, both of these teams know and understand when they face off, it's a very winnable game for either one of them.
He's checked in for Sensabaugh. And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. Charlotte, 4th.
And this is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Sexton looking around. Kessler against Plumlee. 5 on the clock. And here's Knipple from the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. The 3 is up. Diabate grabs the board. Hornets trail by 5. Here's James. And it's MP with a rebound. To the inside. And finished off by Kessler.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
32 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Knipple. All alone. Utah grabs the miss. Rodriguez has got 4 rebounds now. Here's George. For 3, Collier. Doesn't go for him. Fires from way outside. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Utah closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now. Keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. And don't go far. We'll be right back. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far. Could not put it together in that loss to Minnesota. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And here's MP from outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Rodriguez has got 10 points in the game.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, the Jazz have traded away a lot of their veterans. All-star Lauri Markkanen still remains. After a down shooting season a year ago, perhaps he needs to build his value back up around the league before they would consider moving him.
He can heat up in a hurry. Appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Collier. Shot clock at 6. MP, the pass to Markkanen. And that one good. And the Jazz lead by 7.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He's got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's James. Again, Charlotte.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Jazz leading by 3. MP outside. Utah moving the ball around. The 3. Oh, MP showing the big range.
Well, the defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
Pass to Miller. There's a minute 59 left in the first half. And that one drops.
This shows you the versatility of Miller. He's able to work off screens and create some space for himself.
MP right side. Here's Collier. Back to MP. Getting it done inside. MP.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 6. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
You know, in that game, it was just too much disparity in effort level between the two teams, especially on the glass.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
Back to Miller. And stolen by Markkanen. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Here's MP. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Plumlee a screen. Pass to Diabate. Clock at 6. The 3 from Sexton. Utah grabs the miss. Rodriguez has got 6 rebounds in the game. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Out left to the wing. Markkanen sets a screen to the left side wing. Here's Sensabaugh. They get it back. Inside Markkanen with the size and power.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
From deep three-point land. No good. Misses at the buzzer. MP getting it done for the Jazz. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. Back after this.
Hello and welcome, basketball fans. The first half coming to an end with a deficit for the Charlotte Hornets.
They've done some good things. I mean, they've also let those other guys get comfortable at the offensive end.
Yeah, Lazy D, they'll need to play with much higher energy in the second half.
Okay, switching gears. Let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings thus far.
Look here now at Charlotte.
Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, in the first half, he taught a class on how to make your teammates look good.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
And as a player, how important is film study to reaching the highest level of success, Clark?
Tell you what, with the advance in technology, it's actually critical now, BA. I mean, it's more accessible, too, and that helps everybody realize the benefits of doing that extra work of studying yourself, your team, and your opponent.
So the Jazz 5 right now. We've got George. MP is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Walker Kessler, and it's Sensabaugh in at the 2-guard spot. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Team foul. At the line for Charlotte, Miles Bridges. One shot.
And one unfortunate distinction for the Hornets. Clark, the only NBA team to never win their division.
And to add to that, the second lowest number of playoff appearances after the Pelicans. And, you know, BA, with no immediate postseason prospects, Charlotte fans have to understand this is going to be a process that takes some time.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing. Guys, back over to you.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, thank you. Kessler, a screen on Bridges. Rodriguez, the pass to George. Kessler, a screen from deep. MP, he's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Displaying the range right there. Good to see MP taking and making that kind of shot.
Back to ball. Launches it. Kessler with a rebound. Utah leading by 6. Utah moving the ball around. George finds MP. Kessler a screen. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
George against ball. Pass to Knippel. Launches a 3. Ball with another miss. Utah's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. MP, the pass to Kessler. Kicks it out to MP. From outside the arc. Oh, another miss by MP. Hornets trail by 9. Here's Knippel. He's scoreless to the right side. The 3 from Ball. Ball with another miss.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now. Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
3-pointer, Bridges. And Rodriguez pulls it down. Rodriguez has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Kessler passes to George. To the middle. And finished off by Kessler.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. MP really making a difference here.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
Diabate's checked in for Charlotte. Colin Sexton comes in for Bridges. Collier, he's checked in for Utah. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Miller, and that one is stuffed right through.
And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
Looking at the young forward, Brandon Miller. Just how high is this kid's ceiling, Clark?
Yeah, I think he's got all-star potential. I mean, he's a multifaceted scorer, a really solid rebounder at the wing position, and a good passer, just a good all-around player who I think is only going to get better and better as time goes on.
Up top ball, George defending. From behind the arc. And Miller the bucket on the assist by Ball. Miller's got 14 points for the game.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Pass to Collier. Back to MP. Kessler, a screen on Miller. MP, the pass to Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Ball outside. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Kessler with a rebound.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Collier. Checked by Sexton. Fires from the line. Pass to Collier. Gets it off. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Jazz out in front. They lead by 13. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too.
Going with an almost entire new group here. Kessler, he's checked in for Nurkic. MP comes in for Filipowski. Sensabaugh is checked in for Hendricks. And it's George in for Collier. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Charles Lee talk to his team. He said to his players, I believe in you. I know what we have. It was less about X's and O's and more about the team's identity. Guys, they play for one another.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Miller at the 3 with Bridges at the 4. Ball is joined in the backcourt by Knipple. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
Excellent play by MP at the rack. You got to take that risk every now and then.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
And here's Ball. Here's Knipple. He launches. Ball cashes one in from distance.
Talk about coming up big. Ball not shying away from these moments.
MP outside. Oh, he misses the layup. Hornets trail by 5. Now Ball. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the 4th. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Markkanen. Jazz leading by 5. MP up top. He shoots. Rebounded by Miller. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Outside Ball. Miller against MP. Miller. Oh, can't hit the jumper. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here are the Jazz. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
At the line for the Jazz. MP, 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
14 foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. So he comes up empty at the line. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Here's Ball. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
Total mix-up right there. They need to get on the same page and fast.
And the Jazz with possession. It's a 5-point game. And now we've got an intentional foul.
15 foul. Shooting for you.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he misses the second one as well. So 0 for 2 that time. Out of bounds. It'll be Hornets ball. Bridges fires. Oh, the putback is no good. So we see Utah get the win here. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
All right, let's send it over courtside to Dominic Hamill.
Great game tonight, MP, but you had to overcome a hot start from your first-year counterpart. Talk to me.
Yeah, we were really fortunate to get this win tonight. They definitely came out strong. It's like you said, their top rookie was on fire, and he made us pay, boy. But we had to dig deep for something to get the stops we wanted, and we did that, and we got the win. Hey, my team, they pulled it out tonight. I'm proud of those guys.
Congratulations to you all, MP.
Thank you.
Brian, back to you.
Thanks, Dom. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg.
MP's going to surprise a lot of people, man. He did a really good job going up against those guys in Europe as grown men. I think he's a really good sleeper pick for Rookie of the Year this year. Shout out MP.
Hey, there he is. My favorite client and the team's newest starter. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Austin. It's all pretty exciting now.
Coming up next, the Hawks taking on the Jazz. For the Hawks, a mixed bag for this team to start the season. But one run can catapult them to where they want to be. Will that change happen tonight? We'll find out shortly. Jazz, Hawks, coming right up. It'll be Utah off the tip. Teams are starting to hit their stride in this early portion of the NBA season, Tim. Do you feel like you've hit your broadcasting rhythm yet?
I'm getting there, Kevin. You're making it easy for me. It's unbelievable. It's like playing with a great point guard for a shooter. You can't make it any easier. I've got my game notes down. I'm feeling good, but honestly, I think it's going to take everybody a few weeks before we really feel like we're in midseason form.
Routine and rhythm are big parts, whether you're broadcasting or, Tim, on the floor.
Boy, Kevin, that is so true.
Something we talked about not too long ago was MP's mission to be the best of his rookie class. Really trying to distinguish himself.
And I think MP is on track to execute. Maybe not quite where he expected to be, but there's still room for improvement in his game. And he's only a rookie. And all the goal stuff aside, MP as a rookie has been playing very well.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. Jalen Johnson is out there with Newell. And it's Porzingis in at the 5.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Tim, it feels like the bigger the stakes, the better we're going to see Trae Young playing.
Well, Kevin, he's had his moments in the playoffs, and he embraces the spotlight, home or away. He won't shy from being the villain. That's the kind of chip he plays with.
Here's Collier. Jalen Johnson picking up that last basket.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I had a chance to catch up with Will Hardy. The developing game of Trae Young is something that Coach discussed with his players. Coach said he's been one of the league's assist leaders. Don't get so consumed trying to stop him that you give him the easy passes inside. They know the danger that Young possesses. We'll see if they can contain him here. Guys, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
And for a young player like MP, it's all about establishing good habits. Get yourself into a routine. Those will help you have a long career.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Kessler, and Kessler throws it down.
Yeah, the dime from MP, on time and on target.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Newell. Off target from three-point range. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Kessler screen on Young. A nice shot by Rodriguez.
Yeah, ring another one up. MP not messing around from deep.
The Hawks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Young inside. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Jazz with the lead. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, the Atlanta Hawks this summer, adding speed with Bill Alexander-Walker and Luke Kennard, this team is now possessing a stacked wing rotation. And with this infusion of playmaking and shooting, guys, they could be pretty tough to deal with now.
Wow.
Substitution on the court.
And the Jazz with possession here. 4-point game. Here's MP. MP with the easy bucket inside.
Well, these types of looks are easy for MP. The defense must make it harder for the young guy.
Nurkic is out there with MP. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Hendricks in at the small forward position. That's the group right now for Utah. Pass to Krejci. Three-pointer. Hits the three-point bomb. Krejci's got the lead up to 5 now for Atlanta. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition. Racking up steal after after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
To the middle. Okongwu, the pass to Johnson. And slam dunk by Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson giving these fans a show.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Rodriguez against Johnson. The three. The shot by Rodriguez, no good.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
Here's Krejci. 9 points in the game so far. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A three-pointer, no good. Jazz trail by 4. MP outside. 1:51 left in the first half. Another miss by MP. Atlanta's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers. I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those." Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at the Cavaliers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And Utah right now, they have been staggering here of late. Their losing streak has stretched on way too long. They look like a team that has just lost their confidence.
The defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Young from outside. It's hauled in by MP. Rodriguez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the inside. MP rattling the rim.
And he is just piling up the numbers here. MP seems to improve every time we see him. Such an impressive talent.
Porzingis throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on MP.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz, really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now, and it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent, it's also about timing.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kennard kicks to Daniels. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Young. Shoots the 3. Utah with the rebound. Rodriguez has got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the paint. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. MP's got 20.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside positions.
MB getting it done for Utah. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Back to the action in just a minute.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down.
My main man, MP, making a statement, putting the league on notice. He's a problem.
Yeah, as good as he is already, he's just getting started. And let's review how things are going for the Jazz. They find themselves in a tight one here at the half.
Well, they've been the more physical team.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
And you are going to see this defense now switch things up against him, but he has the skill set to counter that.
On the court for Atlanta, the backcourt guards are Young and Daniel. Newell out there with Johnson, and it's Porzingis in at the center. Down low, here's MP. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. As we canvass the league and look at the landscape, some tremendous young talent on the wing, Tim. Who might be the best wing player 5 years down the road, say?
Well, I'm looking at Anthony Edwards right now because of the skill, the athletic ability, and then the competitive desire. I think he wants to be great. You'd also look at guys like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, certainly. And then you've got a guy like Cade Cunningham in Detroit, who hasn't even started to scratch the surface.
Well, you've made a great list of guys right there, for sure. Took him no time at all on that one. MP's got 22. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Johnson outside. Lets it go with a 3. And Rodriguez pulls it down. MP's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. For the lead, Porzingis with the block.
And there was a time when Porzingis was good for several rejections at the rim like that per game. Most would-be scorers have learned that about him.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch. And that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at Utah. They're still struggling, trying to string something together, getting a lot of wins. The competition, though, so tough. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Porzingis sets the pick for Young. Outside, Porzingis. Over Kessler. And it's sent back by Kessler.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
And a shift in the front office for the Atlanta Hawks this past summer. Tim, what do you think might have led to that pivot?
Well, Atlanta has missed the playoffs for 2 straight seasons, but their young pool of talent is demonstrating they've gotten some of these right.
Kessler, screen on Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. MP finds Kessler. Sends the ball. Misses the 3. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And putting his long arms there to good use. Porzingis has a large catch radius on those alley-oops.
It's tipped. Daniels with the steal. Pass to Porzingis. Fires for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Now it's a 3-point Hawks lead.
And when you rank stretch bigs, you have to place Porzingis toward the top of that list. This guy is a pure shooter at 7'3".
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's ready to talk things through with them. And Utah making a change here. Hendricks is checked in, and the Hawks making a change here as well. Okongwu's checked in. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Utah Jazz are going young, but this is a franchise that has a winning history, and that culture is still around. Coach Will Hardy said, the messaging doesn't change. The players have bought into the little things that takes to win. This is a cohesive group that's committed to helping each other. Guys, back to you.
Building the right way. Thanks a lot, Allie. Jazz trail by 6. Kessler setting the pick for MP. MP, the triple is down the hatch.
4 threes in the first half, and now another here in the second. He is feeling it.
Johnson sets the screen for Young. Inside. Johnson can't hit.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
MP outside. Kessler finds MP. Kessler setting the pick for MP. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Well, he hit 4 threes in the first, and now he's drained 2 more here in the second quarter. Absolutely on fire from deep.
Young sets a screen for Daniel. Out to Porzingis. Takes the 3. That's a miss. It's miss number 2 in shots from the floor. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Hawks have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Young with no one around. The Hawks again can't hit. Pass to Collier. Here's Rodriguez, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Here's Krejci. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. MP has been leading the charge for Utah. He has never been better. This is the most points he's scored in his career. And he is looking to add to it. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make a find like a guard.
Timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Jazz trail by 11. They've got Walker Kessler. Markkanen is out there with MP. Then it's Collier. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 2 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. Back to Rodriguez. To halt the run. And right on target with the switch. MP's got 32 points.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Young looking around. The 3 is off.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Now Kessler. MP. One-handed.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They've led by as many as 11 points. They set the pick. Here's Newell, covered by MP. And it's out of bounds for the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Shot clock at 5. Now Young. Strong move off the glass.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
Porzingis pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Young fires. Missed on the 3. Jazz trail by 9. Here's MP. just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Kessler. Oh, what a play inside.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
From deep, a three-pointer, good.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Hawks.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Johnson.
If this were a crime scene, he would be questioned because his fingerprints are all over it.
Porzingis. MP rips down the rebound. And the Jazz with possession here. It's a 10-point game. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Knocks down the three. Daniels with it. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Jacks up a three. Not that time. It won't go. Young against Rodriguez. So the Hawks take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
A double-double and a terrific performance by you tonight in what must be a disappointing loss. Talk to you.
Oh, it's all disappointing. We didn't win. I don't care about a double-double. Everyone's got to be better, including me.
Well, thanks for your time, MP.
Yep.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thank you. And that about wraps it up. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. So long, everyone.
All right, listen up. I know you're carrying a big load for being a rookie, but we need you to step up tonight. With 2 starters out, we're going to have to lean on you even more.
Yeah, whatever we need, Coach. I got you. I got us.
Good. And you might have to play the entire game. Our depth is taking a big hit here.
Yeah, don't trip, Coach. I'm only 19. In Europe, conditioning is everything, so I'm actually built for this.
Good. And, man, I remember being your age. Now I have to ice my knees after practice.
Yeah, that's why I'm never getting old like you.
Good luck with that, kid.
All right, I'll see you out there, Coach.
All right, man.
Look for MP to play heavy minutes tonight as his team deals with injuries to 2 of its starters. And I spoke with MP prior to tip-off, and all he had to tell me was, next man up.